This time we're working on probably one of the weirdest knives that I've done. These are based off the sobakiri, or like a menkiri, meant for noodles. This is not going to be used for noodles. So a friend of mine in Oregon, he's a bartender. He wanted basically one of these, or like a kitchen axe or something like that, to cut ice with. So he's got big blocks of ice that he needs to like split in half and then eventually carve and shape it, or I don't know how you say it, shape the ice down for cocktails. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna finish this knife. We're gonna try chopping some ice with it, see how it holds up, see how it works. It's gonna be pretty interesting. These are really weird to grind because finding a place to hold it, like if you've got on the work wrist, like grinding this section is really weird. This is straightforward, but once you get back here, there's like no real good place to hold it. And then sparks go all over your hands because it just goes here and bounces everywhere. This has been heat treated. It's been rough ground. We're gonna finish grind it and then we're going to thin it out and we're gonna chop some ice. So I think what I'm gonna do, it's gonna sound like all muffled. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to grind it in parts. So I'll hold on this section, grind this section, and then go to this section, and this section. Otherwise, there's no freaking way I'm gonna grab on this little nub of a tang and then try to grind it all the way across. That just doesn't make sense to me. We'll see how that goes. It might have a weird thingy in the middle that I need to flatten out. I literally have no idea how it's gonna perform. So I'm having a bit of trouble. This is kind of the problem of trying to grind cold when you haven't really started the morning and you're grinding something very weird. But I'm finding it really strange to get an even grind all the way down. Especially trying to break it into sections because this will grind a certain different way and then this is very awkward to grind. It seems straightforward, but it feels just much different. I don't know if that's because I'm not warmed up yet or whatever, but it's just weird. Like you can see it's like straight, and then not, and then there's like all these different facets going in there. So I think this is gonna be fine, but I definitely need to just kind of work at it more and start feeling the muscle memory again. A bit more grinding and then we can test. I'm gonna forgo the work with it. So weird. I don't know what to do with my hand.
I figured it out. I'm holding it like this, starting here and going here.
Much better. Many better.
Ultra better.
I am going to see if I can sharpen this on the disc. If it's not going to work, I am not going to do it because this is going to be the most awkward thing ever. Since this is spinning, I'm going to try to apply pressure here, but if it catches here, that's definitely not good. I don't want it catching and then, like lopping my arm off or anything like that. So like, the thing with normal knives is once I'm done sharpening, like I can hold on to it and it's all good. But this has so much overhang back here that like if I need to sharpen this, I'm sharpening my hand. And I don't want to sharpen my hand. I never expected this to be so weird. I was like, how hard can it be?
How did they do these noodle knives? Like, what's the trick with those?
The ones I've seen, they actually do them in two different parts, like bottom section, top section, and they weld them together.
Oh.
That's one example I've seen. I don't know how they all do them, but I didn't like that. It just didn't seem very elegant to me.
Right.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll do this by hand and just suffer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run it slow, just to get a feel for it. Yep, no, not doing that. I'm trying to apply pressure back here, and the instant I try to shift my hand right here and go here, this might not be perfectly straight. So it might have a slight bow right here, and the instant you have any sort of bow in the edge, it's gonna want to catch here. So I don't know if you saw earlier, but I was going over here and it caught this edge and it wanted to send it flying.
Okay.
And so
that's a no-go?
That is a no-go. I'm just gonna do the best I can on the belt.
With 80 or?
With 120.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do a convex edge as far as I can. I'll finish it by stones or whatever, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.